Have you ever been in a conversation where you finally get the confidence to speak? You start saying something, and halfway through your sentence, someone interrupts you. Everyone stops listening to you. They keep talking, and you don't know what to do. You feel like no one cares about your emotions. Everyone is so mean. You go quiet for the rest of the conversation. And later you replay that moment in your head thinking, why does this always happen to me? Why don't people find me interesting? Do people hate when I talk? You're not angry at them. You're frustrated with yourself. And you start believing this idea. People just don't listen when I talk. But my friend, that's not true. They listen to you. You get the same amount of attention that every other person gets. But the difference is that you are doing some tiny mistakes that instantly make you unattractive and you appear as a boring person. Therefore, no one likes you, and they can't listen to your speeches anymore. But don't worry, I will not let my bro struggle with this problem anymore. At the end of this video, you will exactly know how to make a conversation boom like a rocket. My name is Alivo, and I am your communication master and socializing expert. The first mistake, which is literally killing your personality, is you start talking without a clear point. Imagine you ask your friend, "How was your day?" And he replies,
"It was fine. I woke up, then I had breakfast, then I went out, then I came back, then I did some work, then I went for a walk, then I played baseball, then I ate burritos. After that, I killed my grandma. Then I went to the gym, then I slept with my girlfriend."
blah, blah, blah. You start thinking, what this mother actually wants to say. So the problem is that other people also think in the same way when you talk without a clear agenda. Most people don't lose attention because they say something wrong. They lose attention because they start talking without knowing what they're saying. In the same way, you speak the moment a thought appears in your head. No direction, no structure, just words coming out of your mouth. And the listener's brain immediately asks one question. Okay, but what's the point? I know it sucks, but you can fix it in just 3 simple steps. Step number 1. Decide the one thing you want them to remember. Before you open your mouth, ask yourself, if they remember only one sentence from what I say, what should it be? That sentence is your destination. When someone asks you, "How was your day?" think of it this way. I want them to understand that my day was overwhelming. Now your brain knows where to go. Step number 2. Start with the point, not the warm-up. Most people start adding details before they jump onto the real answer. This is just a waste of time and energy. They don't want to know how many movies you have seen or which one is your favorite. They simply just want to know your Netflix password. Step number 3. Let the story support the point. Once you've stated the point, add only the details that support it, not everything that happened. Only what strengthens the message. Like, my day was exhausting. Just explain the topic to the point. Now the next mistake is something which we often do without realizing it. You talk too much when you're nervous. When people feel unsure, they explain more. They add details. They justify every sentence, which is totally unnecessary. But confidence doesn't sound long. It sounds clear. You can simply say, I can finish this by Friday. But you get into useless details like, I can probably finish it by Friday, like if nothing goes wrong, and I've already started, so yeah. Notice the difference? One sounds confident, the other sounds unsure. Now let me show you the step-by-step method to fix this issue. Step number 1. Cut the sentence in half. Before speaking, quickly ask yourself, can this sentence work with fewer words? Most of the time the answer is yes. Rather than saying, I just wanted to say that I think maybe this idea could possibly work. Simply say, this idea will work. Same message, 1,000 times more confident. Step number 2. End the sentence and stop talking. Nervous speakers don't trust silence. They think, if I stop, it'll be awkward. So they keep talking and talking. Confident speakers stop early. They let silence sit for a moment. That pause signals certainty. If you are nervous, you say, yeah, I can do it. I think I can if everything goes fine. But if you are confident enough, you say, yes, I can do it. Then stop. Step number 3. Replace fillers with pauses. Like. These are signs your brain is rushing. Instead of filling the gap, pause. A pause sounds intentional. A filler sounds unsure. Practice saying a sentence, then pausing for 1 second. That 1 second changes everything. The next mistake that I am going to tell you is eating your personality like worms. You speak in facts, not feelings or images. Most people think being a good speaker means giving the right information. But attention doesn't come from information, it comes from experience. People don't listen to facts, they listen to what they can feel and visualize. Imagine you ask someone, how was your exam? They say, it was hard. Now what? That is the end of the conversation. But if they say, my mind went blank the moment I saw the first question, Now you're locked in because you felt that moment yourself, aren't you? I know you don't study these days. Anyways, learning this art is very simple. Let me tell you how. Step number 1. Catch the label. First, notice when you're using a label. Labels are words like busy, happy, stressed, boring. These words explain nothing. They end conversations before you start them, so avoid them at any cost. Step number 2. Replace the label with a moment. Instead of the label, describe one small moment. You don't need to elaborate the whole story, just one scene. Instead of saying, "My job is boring," say, "I stare at the clock more than my screen at work." Now the listener can visualize how you felt. Step number 3. Use the senses. You don't need fancy storytelling. Just touch one sense. What you saw, what you felt, what you heard. Instead of, "The cafe was nice," say, "The cafe was quiet, with soft music and the smell of coffee everywhere." This gives the listener an image which he or she will never forget. All these things which I told you are skills. They are not personality traits. You can learn them without distorting your real personality. Practice them from now, and I guarantee after a few months, you will be the new hero of your group. Everyone will stop to listen to what you want to say. And that day is not far from today. Just keep improving. My name is Alivo. I am your communication master and socializing expert. If you feel like you are too boring and you want proper guidance to fix this problem, then click the video on your screen, and we will meet there.